Hey everybody, my name is Boyce and you're in Real Life Stock Video channel. And I've come across a thing that I really think will be helpful for you today. Okay, what I've noticed is that about 1/3 of my sales are sales that involve models with model releases. A lot of times I'm just filming myself or filming myself with my wife doing things around the house. Sometimes my kids and grandkids. I realize not everybody wants to be a model and some people feel self-conscious or just don't want to do it. But if you have I know you have access. You have access at least to yourself. You really need to be filming yourself and putting those online with a release. Let me show you what I found online. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. Sometimes I use stock video clips for projects, and whenever I do, I go to Envato Elements because I have a membership there, and I look at Blackbox Guild clips only because I want to make sure that I'm buying clips or downloading clips that are within the Blackbox community if it's not something that I already have. So if you just put in Blackbox, show digital assets by Blackbox, you have 778,000 plus clips, almost 750,000 clips. It's quite amazing. And if you look, and they list them, they tend to list them in the order of things that sell the most. So if you look at the first page, there's 40 clips on here. 24 of the 40 clips are clips like this little girl floating in the water. Let's go and get a better angle of that. The little girl floating in the water, in the ocean. Woman doing exercises by the ocean. This one is beautiful. This woman running along a black sands beach. So the clips that are selling the most out of this 778,000 are clips with models in them. If I was to put in here Ariel, you'd see that there are almost 400,000 clips. These rarely have a model in them, so you can pretty much ensure that these are landscape clips of people. There's going to be some that have model releases. I've done some drone clips with models in them. But the point is, we are turning in, as a Blackbox Guild, we are contributing a lot of aerials, landscapes, time lapses. Let me put in time lapses. 27,000, and some of these I recognize, which is good news because that means some of the ones that I've been involved with, not always shot, but sometimes curated, are right here in the front. This one is mine. And then some of these other ones are from my friend. This one is Kasper's in Latvia, who I do curation for. This one is his too. I recognize some of these. Well, that's good news. But the thing is, still, there's 27,000 clips. It's hard to know. I can't put in model release and know how many clips there are. But if more than half of these, 3/4 of these are aerial clips, and then there's another bunch that are time lapses. And if I put landscape, these aren't words that are going to exclude models, but for the most part, they're not going to have models. And you can see of the top sellers, there's none of them with models in them. What I'm getting at is that we, as the Blackbox Guild, are far below the number of clips we should have for models, and there's an opportunity here, I think, to make a lot more money. There's also an opportunity. The Blackbox platform has made a shortcut to signing up models. Models don't have to put in a reel or do some of the other things that creators have to do to be accepted. All they have to do is sign up as a model. And so you could even find models there that you don't know, potentially. I don't know if anybody's done that, but certainly if you have friends and family and you want to cut them in for somewhere between 20 and 50%, depending on what they're doing and how many models are in the shot, you've got an opportunity there. And when I look at myself, so I'm a senior man, right? So if I put senior man in here, these are the clips. So there's only 690 clips. So I can just film myself and be within the top 1,000 the very second that I put in a clip. And in fact, I see 4 or 5 of these that are me, 6, 7 of these are me. If I go to the next page, that's me rowing. Hey, not trying to brag here, but just saying, since I made this clip, I've lost about 60, 70 pounds. I'm well under, I was about 270 when I took this, and I'm well under 200 pounds now. So anyway, but look, there's me again, there's me again. So of this 690, I already make up some of them, and what I'm going on here is senior. Whatever you are, whoever you have access to, make sure you put that in when you're doing the model. Put in, let's put an Asian woman. Okay, you put an Asian woman, there's 7,000, but look at the first page. It's all this one woman. This woman, whether she's filming herself or she's somebody's wife or girlfriend, she is money in the bank, because look at all the clips that are just her. They're all on the front page. She's dominant in this category of 7,000. So what I'm saying is, and make sure that you put in the age range, the ethnicity, the location. You're going to get very few results. I think this is a wide open category. I really feel that, so let me give you an example. Last month in October, I reported that the third highest category, so I sold aerial the most, I sold time lapses the next category was models with releases. Well, I don't have that many clips of models with releases. But the ones I do have are my top 3 sellers. And it's the lowest category I have, which means I'm really leaving a lot of money on the table. I really need to, if I put in senior couple, if I just videoed my wife and I doing things together, you know, us reading together, whatever, 207, come on, 207 results. And actually some of these are me and my wife. So there's a lot of opportunity here, but you could whatever you are, you could put in newlywed, you could put Hispanic, Latino, whatever you are, put that in and see what the competition is, because I just think this is a huge category that we're really missing out. By the way, sometimes I use, when I film my wife when she's doing something alone, I put in widow. So let's put in widow, woman, because sometimes I film myself. Okay, obviously this isn't her because that's the name of that type of bird. But this one where she's shoveling snow. Here she's knitting. Here she's walking in a park. All of these are her. So on this front page, more than, I'd say 3/4 of these are just my wife. And there's only, by the way, 29 clips that have the word widow in it. So just be specific with your keyword, but really sign your friends and family up as models if they want to take part in some of the income. This is a wide open category that I really feel is being unexploited by people in the Blackbox Guild. And it's only recently that when I realized this, when I search on Envato Elements for clips from our own community, I see that the vast majority of clips that we have are landscape, aerials, environment. You know, I mean, they're good clips, sure, but they're in wide, big categories, and we're missing out on these other issues that are easy to get. You can film this stuff right around your house. Okay, that's only one platform, Envato Elements, but I think it's representative of all the platforms. No matter where you look, you're going to find that in Blackbox, we have a lot of videos with drones and time lapses and landscapes and wildlife. All of those things are good, but you really need to focus on getting models and have them sign up. Have them sign for Blackbox. There's no reason why they can't be getting some of the income, and I think it's going to be worth it to you, because even though you're going to give more of a percentage of that clip away, you're going to get a lot more sales. I noticed that 1/3 of my sales, about between 20 and 30%, are just clips with models and model releases. The thing that I realize now is so significant about that is that I don't do very many. And you're not doing very many. We're just not seeing, most of you, the vast majority are not doing clips with models in them. So you need to start doing them, get them signed up. There's a quick way to do that. They don't have to do reels or anything else. Get them on Blackbox or just get their permission and do it. And I think it's really going to pay off for you. I hope this is helpful, and have a good week. Enjoy the holidays.